So I at least have an end goal now, in terms of what I want to do with these characters. Oop. So, a couple of things that I noticed when I was kind of playing around or looking at the stats for my characters here, I now kind of have at least a better plan about what I want to do with Elena. Elena right now has the Gravity Egg. I want to get Ba-Boom here, which I've just unlocked while playing around with the menu. And then from there, I also want to boost up her Quake Blast chant skill to at least near max here. I think that I can do this before the end of this interstitial level, and so that means that her earth damage, and this is going to coincide with this skill right here, the Woodland chant, which is already level 3. So she's going to have decent explosion and earth damage. And I know, normally I don't, like, prioritize or talk about min-maxing characters all that much with this playthrough, but I am starting to kind of think about how I could better use my time with this kind of last bit of the game. Because I've heard multiple reports about how the last part of this game is a real kick in the pants. I hate how you have to wait for the last character of your party to move on. Is there anything down here, though? Yeah, that's usually how it works. Always check every avenue for doing stuff. I will say, as someone who has not been running away from anything at all, in any way, shape, or form, it's been weird. I mean, it's been weird. When I say it's weird, I feel like I should have run away from some part of these encounters, but also I feel as if the only thing truly preventing me from, like, being completely miserable with what I have done and how I've leveled my characters in particular, it's because I have taken the time to do everything here, which I don't feel like you need to invest as much as I have with, like, the leveling mechanic. But I do believe that it's helped me get away with basically highway robbery. I was gonna say, if I was gonna get punished for getting surprised with these birds, I was gonna get pretty pissed. Okay. I'm pretty sure these birds might be resistant. Yeah, these birds are resistant to fire. Okay. The good news is that they're very, very evasive. I guess that makes sense for flying types. Ugh. Okay, I think we have to hit them with magic. Yeah, I'll just cause a quake.
Let them feel your rumblings, O holy earth.
Yeah, these guys are weak to quake, not fire. Okay. And now she's going to actually do more damage using quake damage because she has 2 skill book buffs, which we're going to make even more potent by doing this. No, wait, power up. Quake Blast as soon as possible to be max. So again, one of the better abilities in this game is Baboom. It is busted how explosive damage works. I'm pretty sure these guys are just weak to earth damage, but we'll check what lightning damage does.
Voltage 570.
I think it does decent damage, but oopsies if not. And these guys are not necessarily that... Yeah, it's not going to do that much. Okay, so, yeah, it's just earth magic with these guys. And I have just a general rule of thumb where I don't bother with more than one cast of magic per battle. I think that guy's just done. He's gonna get a hit in. Okay. I could actually use Ryudo's SP. Wow! That was great! That just worked off enough for me. Okay, so we got 2 Dragon Bone Helms, which is very good for us. Yeah, this is one of the better helms, if I seem to recall. She can't equip a helm. You can. Yep. You just can do hats and bandanas. Okay. But no, I definitely feel like while it hasn't made for the most entertaining content in the world, the fact that I've taken... Okay, you sons of bitches. I bet you I can jump that gap now. It's going to be interesting to see. We're getting close to the end. Like, the fact of the matter really does remain that I don't need to spend this much time getting, especially gold. Like, I don't need gold. God, just waiting for the last person in your party to get down those ladders. It's so frustrating, but also it's like, meh. It's such a minor issue, I don't even feel that motivated to complain about it too long. It's just kind of like, man, I wonder if Kojima really likes this. Ah. This appears to be a dead end. Ah, I see. I got punked. Oh, Ashton Kutcher. You're a funny one. He got me. I guess we'll hug the side of the cliffs from now on. So there's nothing here. Can I jump from here? No, I can't jump from here. Okay. So we've already done that part. So then we jump down from here, right? Okay. Okay. So we went here to check this area out. Yeah. We went up here. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. Now I feel like a dummy. Yeah, I feel like a dummy coming up here. All right. Live and learn. I guess the one thing I want to say in terms of like, yes, I can tell that this is the right direction because there's random encounters. I guess now with these birds, like, instead of trying to go for initiative, I'll just let them hit me, and then I'll just, like, live with the consequences. Like, just, it's better to just be able to, not get surprised. Okay. Then to get initiative.
Please release your fury, O Earth.
So again, she should hit hard with Earth magic. Yes, and she is. She's getting 2 passive buffs when casting Earth magic now. So she should be able to one-shot anything
Gotta work even
that is a
harder.
non-boss entity. If it is, something close to what we've already faced. So I'm gonna guess that we gotta do something here with this boulder before we actually go down to try and move forward. I see. Simple shit like this, I don't know if I actually like these puzzles. They're so painfully surface level puzzles that I just don't know if I like them enough. Oh, right. Why am I going this way? I'm an idiot. You can call me an idiot in the comments. I'm okay with you saying that when I do stupid stuff like that. Hey, bird. Bird. Burb. 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 God damn it. Burbs.
Please release your fury, O Earth.
I like that quick, like, second when the camera shakes for this spell. And,
Gotta work even harder.
you can see that, like, the framing isn't quite where it needs to be. Okay, so again, we have a mission with how we're leveling up Elena now on. We're going to this Book of Wizards, and we are making sure that she max out Quake Blast. It is imperative that we do that. And I was told that this one down here might actually be worth it, so, like, spending points to actually, get this might be worth the money, but I just feel like I agree with what I've heard, which is get to max Tensaiken slash. That's the strat. And someone pointed out, like, yo, dog, you joked about it being a bad decision, but like having max Sky Dragon Slash is also really good. But let's get to max Tensai Ken Slash before we really make a decision about, you know, our SP point books. I was gonna say, if I got attacked by the burb as I'm coming down the ladder, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off at that. Come on, attack me. How is that a surprise? It literally attacked me from above. There was no way I could fucking not get attacked. That's... When I'm actively being a dumbass, sure, go ahead, give them surprise. When I'm being greedy, give me... go ahead. But when I don't have the option of facing the right direction, like, get fucked. That's... I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not a fan. You know what? Let's go ahead and pop one of these. Again, I think that item, that healing incense, is a bit unbalanced. The fact that it is actively better than most of your healing magic is a real weird thing. The fact that this item does more than most of my healing spells is really weird. Now, these guys just can only get attacked by healing, by magic. Which is kind of a bummer. Because it just makes using your abilities that much harder. Yeah. But luckily we bought a lot of those MP restoring fruits from the last couple of towns.
If you want to beat me.
It's really weird how happy this game is to fucking give you gold, and yet not a lot of items for you to actually purchase with said gold. I don't feel like there's enough good shit to use your gold on. And I say that as someone who has traditionally not bought everything when at the stores. Just, I haven't. And I don't feel like I've really missed out on anything. There we go. That bug was like seconds away from ruining my day. God damn. Hot damn.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
We might consider putting on one of the now that I think about it, if that's what like magical or elemental, I might consider putting on one of the elemental buffs for electric damage onto Ryudo. Just because buffing magic seems to be really good. So I'm gonna guess that we can't quite cross over, which is a bummer. Oh, man, the animation for climbing these ladders is such a bummer. No, Windows, I do not want to install a driver update. No. Shut up. Don't. It's not now. God damn it. Fucking Windows sometimes, I swear to God. I don't even know how to react to you sometimes, Windows. Okay. I really liked Windows 10. I know that that is not a completely popular opinion, but I really liked a lot of Windows 10. Wait. We got a vaccine. We're all the way at the bottom. Where's... Oh, see. Hey, guys, it's against the same giant mantis things again. You feel like it's gotten worse over time? I mean, that's a... I see where... I understand why a lot of people feel that way, but I also feel like... Yo, dude, like, the number of OS critical, like... The amount... We talk a lot about blue screens back in the, like, the night... Like, think about how far we have come in terms of OS-based critical errors and instability, and how over time, I'm not going to say it's irrelevant, but it's so scarce and rare nowadays because these OSs have legitimately gotten better over time about that kind of shit. I don't think we really appreciate enough how much better, like, just OS stability is something we maybe take for granted. I think she's out of juice. No, she's got one more cast. Okay. And then we gotta eat one of those fruits. Get her some magic juice.
Gotta work even harder.
And it's gonna give me a healing fruit. Cool. So, now that I look at it, you should get lightning. So she's got wind. Fire, lightning, definitely. You should get lightning. Your top, one of your top attacks is lightning damage. You should definitely do earth damage and explosion. You should do fire, and you should do wind. I feel good about this. Yeah, so I have to imagine that we've got a level that's going to tell us more about Tio. I have to imagine that we've got a level that's based on, like, learning more about Tio. Just because she does not have her last tech ability available. Okay, so this cliff has a penis, I guess. We came down this way. Okay, and that's just a dead end. Okay. Cool. Please tell me there's a save cone. Nope. Okay. Did I remember to... No, I didn't remember to fucking... Shit! Try her special ability. God damn it. Can't believe I did that. Actually, I could have done, Ryudo's, special ability. That one's actually a pretty good one. And the reason why I should use Ryudo's abilities is that he does a decent amount of SP recovery. But I'll also take that. See, yeah, he's getting a ridiculous amount of SP recovery with, especially criticals. Yeah, I could spare some SP points with Ryudo. But as I said at the beginning of this, I'm gonna max out Tensai Ken Slash. Okay, and then worry about certain buffs with Demon's Tears. That other stuff. But with Elena, we're definitely going to get Ba-Boom. And then also kind of mainline her ability to do max explosion and earth magic. Okay. I feel like there haven't been a ton of encounters in this environment. And I forgot to use the healing fruit again. Oh, man. That's just unacceptable.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
I don't understand what makes this an esoteric attack. But you tell me, chat.
These guys were no real challenge.
What about that attack makes it esoteric? What about that makes it understood only by a small amount of people? Usually with, like, from, let's say, intellectual circles. Because I understand it pretty easily. He sticks the sword into the ground and then ground pounds. And then summons, like, some sort of magical ability within himself. To, like, shake the earth and be rid of the evil that's in front of it. I feel like Ubisoft just wanted to say the word at a bunch. Yeah, it's weird. It's real weird. I just feel like we have not had a ton of encounters in this environment in particular. Like, you also get a pretty good amount of... These guys just don't take a great amount. I would rather he just use his special ability to cancel them, rather than SP meter that's not going to recover all that well. And how about you also cancel? Target cancel?
Beast Fang!
Please release your fury, O Earth.
God, that's a lot of damage for one spell.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
That's a lot of damage in one spell. Hey, bird. Burb! Burb! That's gonna get a surprise attack. Burbs! Fucking burbs. They burbed me. I don't think Elena can afford to do another,
Release wind.
Wait, yeah. That fruit I ate was only 50. That one spell takes 40. I'm just now doing the math here. That means it's only going to give her one use of that spell. Holy shit, I gave her wind buff, and that was a lot. Wowzers. We're almost, like, we're seconds away from max Tensai Ken Slash. That's going to be a surprise round, too. Fuck! Oops. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to do. Sorry about that. Poopy. Poop, poop. You know what? Whatever. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. White Apocalypse. Fuck it. White Apocalypse. I bet if I clipped that, or someone clipped that out of context, that would sound really bad. a moderator of a video game website shouting the words "White Apocalypse" over and over again. Probably not what you want on the internet. Okay, I think 2,000 is what we needed for you. So now we have max Tensai Ken Slash, which is very good. You can't cast Earth Magic, right? Let's hope that this is enough.
Please, Earth, answer me.
That might be enough.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
I'm playing Grandia while watching you play Grandia. What are the cops gonna do about it? Yo, dog, I put a fucking... We got a dream within a dream within a dream. Grandiaception. So are you ahead or behind me? A little behind. Okay. This is not the worst section of the game. I'm actually kind of shocked at how little combat there's been in this section. The part before this, though, was not the best. Okay, I'm going backwards. I hate this just as much as... Okay, yeah. I mean... are we talking about, like, the level with... What the fuck is that? Are we talking about the level with, Yes, if you do all the trials, you get a book. I did not. I did not do that. I did not realize you could do more than one trial. Is the book good? Can you clarify that? It's fine. I think I'm gonna pass? I think I'm good? Okay, you've got Quake. It's for boosting physical attacks, and you already have that in one of the books. I'm cool. I guess it would be helpful for getting some of the optional eggs.
How about this?
Ugh. Ugh. I was told to not really worry about the optional eggs. You're gonna burst. You're gonna chest burst. It's not gonna hit everyone, but it's gonna hit enough.
Round! Beast King! Blast!
Oh, it only missed one.
Threat eliminated.
Threat eliminated. Okay, where were we? Gravity egg. Ba-boom. I was told Baboom is busted. That's what I was told. How was that surprise? How is that a surprise? Oh, that is expensive. It better hit hard. How is that a fucking surprise round, you fucks?
Chaotic Earth!
Oof. He's just not in range to do what I want him to do.
Release wind.
You know, if I was just walking down the street and I saw a giant pink tornado,
Threat
I'd probably nope my way back into my house and never go outside ever again. I draw the line at pink tornadoes. I don't know about you. That better not be surprise. Fuck you! Fuck that! Holy... No, wait! That was a single! Fuck that! I thought I hit it all! Fuck! Well, I guess we get to see what that ability does. I guess this gives me excuse to use healing incense.
silver.
Well put, Tio. You're so good with words, Tio. Silver, indeed.
Threat eliminated.
Threat eliminated. Blessing scroll. Cool. Anything over here that I may have missed from perspective bullshit? Discus! I don't know why that was crackly. Actually, I know why that was crackly. Sorry that you were subjected to some phlegm-based ear blood. But I have no effective on bugs and crustaceans. Cool! They gave me an item that's effective on the enemy type of the last 2 fucking levels, and I bet we're not going to see this enemy type as much moving forward. You sons of bitches. Why didn't you give me this like a level ago, at the very least? Oh, sandworms. Hey, it's sandworm time. Oh, man. We got some sandworms. Time for... I bet... wonder what these guys are weak to. They're earth, so probably not that. Let's try earth blizzard magic. Ice magic, maybe? I'm gonna use this Baboom attack that I spent a lot of...
Glacier strike!
Oh. Oh. That's just a block. Boy, I really don't like the hit rate on some of the debuffs. Alright, let's see if this was worth the massive investment that it was, it involved. Okay. Oh, shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? She just dropped an atomic bomb on these guys.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
And it ignores all elemental buffs or resistances. Okay. So I guess that's like this game's version of Flare. I'm gonna guess, yeah, that's this game's version of Flare. Did I just commit a war crime? This world doesn't have the Hague. I don't think it has the Hague. I'm gonna guess that these guys are maybe weak to... I want to see that again. I want to see that again. I want to see that again.
Come, release the ultimate might.
So I'm guessing that that's just Grandia's version of Flare. Like, it's not going to do as much damage as, like, the elemental stuff, but it does non-elemental magic damage that no one has resistances to. So it's kind of like the jack of all trades. It's fucking wild. But it does do a huge dent on our MP. So we actually should go back and, like, use that save crystal to, like, recover real quick. But holy shit. Sure, why not? Sure. Let's increase our overall explosion damage power out, but... I don't need Pirate's Ring anymore. I really don't. Yeah, let's go with... Skilled item use would probably be the best for him then. Holy shit. Is Brayden still in chat? Did you see that? I committed a war crime. Ah, it's time for some storytelling. I bet you die if you touch the wind. Wow. Ouch. What the hell? What's going on here? Looks like we're not going forward, brah. But it is only wind. We must continue, for we have come so far. But what will we do? Tio, what is your concern? It's time for my story arc. Oh, shit, it really is time for her story arc. What are they? What are those things, Tio? They seem to be soldiers slain long ago. They are my sisters. Soldiers? This would appear to be a graveyard for soldiers. Ah, shucks. A bunch of robot anime girls are dead. Characters that we've never interacted with until now. So sad. It seems they charged this wall. They were all destroyed, as they knew they would be. Ours is not to question why. Ours is just to do and die. Do or die. Do and die or do or die? I forget. Then why the hell did they do it anyway? They did as they were directed. Let us go to the demon's law over there. I can make this wall of wind disappear. Then we go there. Wait, if these fucking robots knew, if there was a very clear direction or way for you to fucking disable the wall of wind. Oh, we gotta show that this guy was evil. He didn't care that he knew what the solution was. He forced these anime fuck dolls, I mean robot girls, to charge to their death. And that's gonna reinforce that he was very bad. He was an evil man. A very bad, evil McEvil's person. Gosh darn. You hate to see it. Such an evil McEvil person ordering these innocent anime doll girls, creepy things, to charge to their death. Who would ever do that? That's such a mean and cruel thing to do. Gosh, golly. Now that's a war crime.
Hardly notice.
Okay. Energy ring. Cool. Yeah. Hey, how you guys doing? So I'm guessing if you guys are weak to wind, you know what? How about, yeah, you know what? I don't like the way you guys look. I'm gonna commit a war crime.
Come, release the ultimate might.
How do you feel about that? I just don't understand how a drop of water turns into a nuclear explosion unless it's like nitroglycerin, but like 1,000 times worse.
I pray that we shall be safe.
I just
ahead.
don't like the. Is it a metaphor? Is it a? Am I being taught a lesson in like the inhumanity of war? Like, what am I getting from this attack?
Oh,
Because so
blast
far
the
it's just
holy
been like,
power.
yo, it kills everything. It's pretty cool.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
It's been a while since we last got Millennia, by the way. Okay, that's the entrance. Let's get some experience points here. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. Let's do Baboom. And then let's hoof it back to the
blast of
save
holy
crystal, get
power.
some MP and SP juice. And I think we'll be like ready to just steamroll everything. That's a very funny attack.
I pray that we shall be safe
And I also
ahead.
feel like, you know, considering that nuclear fallout is kind of a problem, that by the time this is over, I think Elena needs to be charged with war crimes and crimes against humanity? Possibly? Maybe? Kinda, sort of? This music is a jam, by the way. This is a real jam. Considering that we're, like, learning about these robots charging to their deaths, it feels a little out of place. It creates this ludonarrative dissonance, whether intended or unintended. It's discordant. If we really want to get verbose with our words. I don't think it fit good. It ain't make a lot of sense.